it's Kennedy, the Gulf Coast Baller, the Panhandle Pro for Pensacola, Florida, and we are here with a smoke screen special exclusive type thingamabobber that we gonna do for Halloween, Octoberish vibes.
That's it.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
All of
okay,
those
cool.
words.
All right,
Yes.
cool. Next to me is B. Next to her is Rose. Under me is Tip the bartender, and next to her is Carl. How are we all doing?
Good. How about
All
you?
doing
Doing
good.
pretty good.
How are you all doing?
Doing all right.
Oh yeah,
I'm waiting for the
every,
spooky.
everything
We
is
gotta be spooky. We gotta be
Are
spooky.
you ready for the spooky? Come on. So scary.
All right.
there it is. All right, we gonna kick it today. Special episode, special edition. We've been having this Halloween theme going the month of October, so we're just gonna talk about our favorite scary movies,
Okay.
and we're just gonna go around and get into it, man. B, what you got for us?
So my absolute favorite is Poltergeist 1 and 2. We're not going to discuss 3. Don't really acknowledge 3. So 1 and 2, I have watched many times and will watch many times over. I still get chills every time I watch that movie. It's the creepiest thing ever. And the special effects are so 80s and old school, and they still scare me. So, yeah, Poltergeist 1 and 2, they are definitely my favorites.
Okay.
Okay.
I struggled with this because I am a horror movie fanatic. Like I love a good horror movie. I mean, I wanted to pull something from my childhood, but I'm gonna go with Sinister franchise 1 and 2. The shit just got me like that. The storyline regarding the family moving into a house that was possessed. The entire family is possessed, and that the possession doesn't stay with the house; it stays with the family. So no matter where you move, you're possessed. It doesn't matter; it just continues. That got me. I was like, "Shit, this shit will just follow you." So yeah, if they made a Sinister 3, I would definitely be at the theaters to watch that.
Mm. Well, I have two that I really liked, and I'm not even a scary movie fan. I don't like horror movies. I watched them very briefly years ago. I don't like that shit. I don't like to be scared. That ain't my thing. But there's two, believe it or not, and that's 13
Okay.
Ghosts.
Okay.
It's more of
That's
a
a good
comedy,
one.
Oh, that's a
still
good one.
scary, but it's
Good
really good
one.
to me. So 13 Ghosts, as well as I'm a big Chucky fan. I love Chucky. So my favorite is Chucky was The Bride of Chucky with Jennifer Tilly. I
Yeah.
love it.
Like
So
her.
Hmm.
yes, I love
I'm like
myself for Chucky. So those are my favorite too.
Um, I used to really like horror movies, but like Rose said earlier, I kind of struggled with this one a little bit too. I just like to watch movies. I'm not a big person that watches movies over and over again. Like if I've seen it one time, then that's enough for me. But some movies that I like, I've watched several times, from Dusk Till Dawn. That
Mm.
is one of my
that's a good
favorite.
Mm,
one. That's a
that's a
good
good one.
one.
Ooh.
That's
That's
a
a really
good
good
one.
one.
You know,
That's a
George
good one.
Clooney, man, George Clooney
That's a
prime
good one.
that
That's
time
a
for
really
me.
good
I
one.
feel
Yes.
like he was in his
That's a
prime.
good one.
Yeah, he was
Um,
fine then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
what's that
Yeah, he
lady's
was
Mm.
fine.
name? Oh
Selma
man,
Hayek.
Selma
Selma
Hayek.
Selma Hayek.
Hayek. That movie was
Yeah.
good. Like I like
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
so
Mm-hmm.
that's
And
and then anything kind of by Clive Barker. He is a horror not a writer, and I read a lot of his books, and then I didn't realize that he was the movies too. So he wrote Candyman. He wrote The Sleepwalkers, Nightbreed. Those are some of my
Nightbreed.
favorite kind of old school movies. They were
Huh,
oh
okay.
Hmm.
Hellraiser, Hellraiser. That's what most people
Oh,
okay. All right.
and surreal. Like I like Clive Barker movies too.
can we
Okay.
Can we also talk about the movies we will never watch again because they scare us entirely too much?
Ooh,
what,
ooh.
what would that be?
For me, it's Exorcist. I don't even know why they redid this movie. I don't even know why they got another one coming out. Y'all should have just let that shit die where it was. That movie's from the devil. It's from the devil, and I'll never, ever, ever go
Wow.
Rose.
Okay, so listen, I got two in this case. Exorcist is the first, and I'm gonna tell you, I've never to this day seen Exorcist in its entirety. I'm gonna tell you why. Me and my cousin Cookie, we was we was trying to watch this movie. We had the VHS tape, and we was at her house. It was a sleepover, and we put the movie in. Right, not 2 minutes in, the shit just stops. Just stops. Okay, we take it out. Nothing wrong with the tape, right? Put it back in. It goes a little further. It goes like 5 minutes in. Stops. That's a sign from God. God doesn't want us to watch this movie. God said
What
no. I told
he
you one
saved you.
time. I'm telling you again. Now, if you put it in here again, that's on you. And we was like, no, no, God, we're not going to. And
Yeah.
I've never tried to watch that movie again
Yes.
since, and I'm not going to.
Yes.
And then also The Conjuring. I was
Ooh,
at the movie theater with this
Mm.
one right here.
so
And
scary.
Huh.
praise God
All
from
right
whom
now.
all blessings flow. It was
Not me.
daytime when we came up out of that movie theater because what I don't play with is paranormal activity that is verified and real and based upon true events and true people that live in this world and have lived in this world. And I ain't like that shit.
Mm-mm.
And
No.
I ain't gonna watch it again.
And
I,
bam, and that's it.
Period. Period.
All right,
Pooh.
so mine was it was actually the movie that stopped me from watching scary movies, period. From this point on, I couldn't watch shit else because for me, the movie Silent Hill, based off the video game Silent Hill, was my own personal hell. Like if hell could be reincarnated into movie form, it would be Silent Hill. I mean, there were nurses wrapped up in barbed wire, crawling on the walls at people and shit, and big ass monsters snatching people's skin off their body. That was it. That fucked me up for life, and I couldn't watch no more scare movies from that point on.
To
And
this
that's my
day.
story about scare movies.
my
Still
Yeah.
memory
to
blanked
this
out
day.
things from that movie for me.
Fucked
My
me up.
mind was
Yeah.
like, nope,
It was
you can't
bad.
see the movie.
And we had a front rows. We were in the
We went
very
to
front
theaters.
row. It was me, Tiffany, and Rose. We were in the very
It was
front row of the
packed.
theater.
It was
Right.
packed.
So they was in our faces snatching
People love
skins
that
off of
movie.
bodies. It was
Hate,
it
hated
has a
it.
cult following. It has a cult following.
Hated it.
Yeah. I'm with you on
It
that
did
one,
what it was
Tiffany. I don't
supposed
want
to
that one
do.
no more.
No.
I've
Yeah, I
never
need to watch that one
when I
again.
watched it with y'all, that was the last time I watched that movie. I ain't never wanted to see it again.
My children asked to see that movie, and I watched
Yeah.
it with them. And I was like, "Yeah, this.
No.
I don't remember half of this.
No.
Like, I can't tell you what happened because I don't
Mm.
remember half this. My memory just
Yeah.
saved me. That's
Yeah,
all.
Yeah.
never again.
Mine is probably The Conjuring. It scared me really bad. The Conjuring. I don't even like to say the name, honestly. Most time I don't say
Oh,
it.
it's like Bloody Mary. You better not. Or
Okay,
Beetlejuice.
don't say it too many times.
So, but yeah, we were in the movies together. I think at some point we held hands. It
Yeah.
was, it was scary. It was scary.
No.
Man.
And
You
I
got to
never,
sometimes. You got to
yeah,
sometimes.
I'll never see that movie again. I'm not gonna watch that.
And that's very interesting. You know my take. I don't think they make real horror movies anymore. Be like thrillers or whatever. I was trying to think. I like Nightmare on Elm Street and all that when we was
Mm-mm.
kids, but I
Yeah.
think as far as like, I think my favorite, I'm gonna just have to go with the Saw franchise. That count, right? Do that count? They say it's
Yeah,
horror.
Definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
for sure.
Yeah.
They got a
That's
new one
Okay.
coming
that's
out.
horror
Yeah.
and gory. All
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
the
See.
same time.
Yeah. So yeah, the new Saw 10 will be coming out in a couple weeks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh,
Mhm, I've seen
so yeah, I can't wait. I'll go check that out. But yeah, the Saw franchise, that's gonna have to be my favorite horror. And
Yeah. That's a good one.
I can't remember if it's like I just wasn't really scared like that. Horror movies was funny to me because I guess because I knew they wasn't real.
Mm-hmm.
So they was like funny to
No,
me. But
I
a
don't
lot of the
like
stuff, especially watching and knowing, like, hey man, just leave. Why don't you just leave? But
That
you
one.
Right.
know, it happens. So
Don't wait.
why don't y'all let us know? Y'all check out. Y'all come in the comments and let us know what your favorite horror movie is, or what horror movie that you just absolutely cannot watch again.
Period.
Yeah.
Mm. Oh my
Yes.
God.
Let us
Period.
know.
Let
Give
us
us some
Let
know.
us know.
suggestions.
Mm-hmm.
Give
Let
us
us
something
know.
new to watch.
Yeah, do that.
No, I'm
Check
not.
in.
Oh,
Give us
I'm
some
not
new
gonna
horror
watch it.
movies to watch. I was just gonna say,
He's
and we're
not
Don't
probably
tell
going
not
me.
gonna watch them. Probably not gonna
Don't
watch
tell
them.
me though.
So,
I'm not
He's
gonna
not
watch
going
so
it. I'm not.
so we just wanted to chop it up with y'all, let y'all know our favorites horror movies and stuff on this good Halloween October edition of the Smoke Screen. So what y'all do, y'all come back next week and check
Mm-hmm.
out the other movie we
Yes.
gonna be reviewing.
That's
Yeah.
Mhm.
Come on,
They're all
come.
spooky. Ooh.
it.
Ooh.